Princeton University can erase Woodrow Wilson, and a museum can take down Teddy Roosevelt. They can throw ropes around Andrew Jackson and pull down and deface George Washington statues with graffiti claiming America's founding began in 1619. But they cannot make the 4th of July disappear or erase the signing of the Declaration of 1776. This will be the most notable 4th of July in a long time because the United States finds itself in a revolutionary moment. This is a time where even the Democratic National Committee tweets, then deletes, that the president's 4th of July celebration is a rally glorifying white supremacy at Mount Rushmore. Joe Biden offered a more nuanced approach to the destruction of monuments.
Don't be surprised if someone pulls down the statue of Jefferson Davis. It's better that they do not, but it's fundamentally different than pulling down the statue or going into the Lincoln Memorial and trying to pull, not Lincoln Memorial.
It's not just a revolutionary moment because of the month-long protest after the death of George Floyd or because of the desecration of monuments to American presidents, but because this movement has received broad acts of consent from America's elites, such as the Board of Trustees of Princeton University, which decided to remove Woodrow Wilson's name from its public policy school. Individuals such as these sit atop the country's commanding institutions, and their assent puts us into something resembling a revolutionary situation.
You saw today where the real power is in social media. It is not us, the public, it is not our regulators, but it is probably 10 or 20 CEOs around the world who are fueling the modern day social media.
All things considered now, I have a suggestion for you. Reread the Declaration of Independence, a truly revolutionary document. The most striking difference between the revolutionaries then and now is the section that starts, "Let facts be submitted," which then lays out a bill of particulars for their intention to separate. Now compare that to the defeatist language from Princeton or the American Museum of Natural History. Wherever the current revolution may end, it is hard to see our own depressed elites as heirs to the country's original creation.
We have a heritage, we have a history, and we should learn from the history. And if you don't understand your history, you will go back to it again.
But a forewarning to Trumpians. The original signers also criticized what they called the tyrant on immigration for refusing to pass laws to encourage their migrations hither, and on commerce for cutting off our trade with all parts of the world. Times change, and that's the point. Through the Revolution, the Civil War, and all the years since that signing, the American idea, one step at a time, has been about social, political, and economic progress. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, said the Declaration. It is a misstatement to call what's going on now a revolution. Today's protesters regard the future as a blank slate, a process of elimination. It is not enough. This weekend's 4th of July is the 244th anniversary of America's first revolution, and that is the benchmark against which any successor idea must be measured.